Howdy, I'm Derek from Heckler. The most expensive AV mistake isn't choosing the wrong product. It's choosing the right product and designing a room that can't support it. You see it all the time once projects hit the field. A large display shows up and suddenly the room starts pushing back. There's no structural support, power is close but not quite where it needs to be. Conduit stops just short, the furniture layout looks clean but doesn't account for the display system at all. At that point, it looks like an installation issue, but it's not. It's a coordination failure that started much earlier. Back when the drawing set was still flexible, and AV wasn't part of the conversation yet. AV didn't miss the project, it missed the moment. By the time AV gets introduced, the important decisions are already locked. Power is placed, walls are framed, ceilings are defined, furniture is approved. The room already exists without the system that's supposed to live inside it. So now AV isn't being designed in, it's being worked around. That's when costs show up. Rework, compromise, small decisions that slowly chip away at the design. Not because anyone made a bad call, but because the timing didn't allow for a better one. And here's the real issue. It's not that architects are ignoring AV, it's that AV isn't speaking the same language. Architecture communicates through drawings, plans, elevations, sections, finish schedules. If something doesn't exist there, it doesn't influence the design. AV, on the other hand, usually shows up as a list, model numbers, quantities. That works for procurement, it doesn't work for design. But expectations are changing. Clients don't want technology as an afterthought anymore. They want spaces where it feels integrated, intentional, part of the room. A display isn't just a screen anymore. It's architecture. And if it's part of the room, it has to be designed like it. It needs a footprint in plan, a position in elevation, a role in the composition of the space. And that only happens early. For AV to hold its place in a project, it has to be specified as part of the system, not just a product. That means draw it, don't just list it. Put it in the floor plan so furniture accounts for it. Put it in elevation so sight lines and clearances are verified. Include it in the finish schedule so it aligns with the rest of the space. When that happens, something important changes. It stops being a removable line item and becomes part of the structure. Now, where things might start to break down. One of the biggest friction points is wall-mounted systems. They require backing, structural coordination, and early decisions in most cases. If that coordination doesn't happen early, it gets pushed. And once it's pushed, it rarely comes back the same way. This requires a shift in approach. And that's why floor-supported systems change the dynamic. They don't depend on the wall, they carry the load through the floor. Things like the Heckler framework or our freestanding mobile fleet. These eliminate structural coordinations that are usually prevalent in most builds. They simplify the design process and remove one of the biggest barriers to early specification. Now architects have something they can use immediately: defined dimensions, known heights, and a clear footprint. Something that they can actually draw. And this matters even more at scale. One room can absorb improvisation. 20 rooms can't. 100 rooms definitely can't. Small inconsistencies start to show up. Display heights drift, cable routing changes, install quality varies. What looked fine in one room becomes obviously flawed across many. Consistency isn't achieved in the field. It's designed in early. It comes from early decisions, repeatable systems, hardware that doesn't require interpretation. The same process, the same result, every single time. At this level, small things matter more than you might think. Finish quality, shipping efficiency, staging, assembly without specialized tools. They're not flashy decisions, but they determine how smoothly a project actually gets delivered. And then there's compliance, TAA, ADA, ACA. These aren't preferences. They determine whether something can even be specified in the first place. If they're handled early, they simplify everything. If they're handled late, well, they create friction. Getting AV into the drawing set early isn't extra work. It's just doing the work at the right time. Because once a room is built, every change becomes more expensive, more visible, and more painful. When AV is part of the drawing set from the beginning, it coordinates cleanly, installs predictably, and delivers the experience the space was designed for. At that point, you're not just trying to make a finished room work. You're part of the team that designed it the way it's supposed to work in the first place. If AV isn't in the drawing set, it isn't being treated as part of the system. And if it isn't treated as part of the system, it may not survive. To learn more or to see the entire Heckler product catalog, visit Heckler.com.